Residents and business owners in the area are preparing to meet tonight. Leon Hendricks is there to cover that.
But we will begin tonight with Ken Kolker. He's live with the latest on this investigation. Ken?
Brian, the target this time appeared to be the people who live in this new condo development near Diamond and Cherry. But police say they have no suspects and no leads. Irene Gordon has lived for 40 years in the same home in this neighborhood, behind the unfinished condo that burned last Tuesday on Blodgett Southeast. But she didn't get a threatening letter. Those went to residents of the condos, all built in the last 3 years. The letter claimed responsibility for the fire and threatened violence if condo residents don't return to the suburbs. It gave a 2-month deadline.
I'm not going nowhere. When God get ready, then I go.
The common theme of the threats and recent graffiti is gentrification, the renewal of urban areas that push out the poor. Gordon says she's seen the racial change that comes with that, from mostly white when she moved in to mostly black, and now a return to more whites. And according to an MSU study, more home ownership.
If the white move back, that's fine with me. If they move here, it's fine with me. Because I don't bother them, they don't bother me.
Since 2006, this Eastbrook Homes condo development, with homes up to $300,000, has helped push new construction in East Hills to more than $14 million.
I think people are determined, as we are. We're determined to be there and see it through to completion. We will not turn our backs on this. That'd be like turning our backs on the city of Grand Rapids.
As for the fire here and that letter, investigators say they haven't confirmed a connection.
I think that the people who wrote the letter, whether or not they're responsible for the fire, want to strike fear in the neighbors' hearts. And that would seem to be kind of a definition of terrorism.
The threats have led to a heavy police presence and advice that people lock their doors and keep an eye out for trouble.
Yeah, is it terrorism? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. I think that would be a pretty good description of it. You know, when you ask me, will it be successful? I think not.
Irene Gordon doesn't understand all the trouble.
God made us all. He made some white, some black, some whatever other colors. And I got nothing to do with it. That's God's business.
Now, Grand Rapids Police privately complained to us that the Grand Rapids Fire Department has yet to actually start this arson investigation. In fact, about an hour and a half ago or so, they were finally putting up the police tape at this home. Now, we're told that the fire investigator has been ill, and also the fire department no longer has that accelerant sniffing dog. Live in Grand Rapids, Ken Kolker, 24-Hour News 8.
Thank you, Ken. Tonight, the community of East Hills is coming together to discuss this issue. 24-Hour News 8's Leon Hendricks continues our live coverage. He's at ICCF headquarters. That's the Inner City Christian Federation, where that meeting is going to take place. Leon?
Suzanne, good evening. That meeting will start here in about a half hour. It's for those residents that live in the townhomes affected by this situation. They'll be here to discuss their concerns and what they want to do moving forward. ICCF, coincidentally, is also a big part of the development that has happened in this area, development that they say is a good thing. And they say that anyone who has a problem with it is misinformed.
Information and communication is essential to the solving of all problems. And this is a time for people who are caring, concerned, and involved, potentially affected, to come together to share information and learn.
Of course, we'll be at that meeting. We'll be there to cover the situation, and we'll let you know what comes out of it tonight on 24-Hour News 8 at 10 and 11. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Leon Hendricks, 24-Hour News 8.
Police say they're not releasing a description of the suspect because they simply don't have one. On Daybreak this morning, we aired a video of an officer talking with a neighbor, giving a very vague description. A Grand Rapids police spokesperson says that officer was incorrect. Police tell us that they're planning a news conference on this for tomorrow. 24-Hour News 8 will be there, and our Target 8 investigative team will be working every development of this case.